Alright, welcome to this video. My name is Adam, I am founder and CEO of PSB, Growth Operating Agency. We help creators, coaches, entrepreneurs scale their info offers and become the top 1% gurus in the industry. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. In this video, we're gonna learn exactly how you can become the top 1% coach, the guru in the industry as well. It isn't something impossible. You think that, bro, literally everything in the life is possible. You just need to put your heart, time, and consistency into this. That's all it takes. Obviously, maybe not that's all what it takes. There are so many moving elements that I'm gonna uncover in this video. But the first thing you need to understand is you are a one-man show. And the gurus, top coaches in the industry, they got team behind the scenes. You think you can do everything by yourself? Editing videos, scripting content, advertising, promoting, onboarding clients, everything, every moving element. And you think that's enough? You hope that you grow the top 1% coach in the world doing everything by yourself? How are you managing your time? 24 hours in a day, minus sleep, minus eating, minus chores. How? Well, if you know how, then let me know in the comments down below. I'll be more than happy to hear it from you. The top coaches in the industry have got team behind the scenes. Operators, designers, editors, copywriters, everybody, setters, closers, whatever. V8s. Bro, if your car breaks down, do you repair the engine all by yourself, or do you just go to the fucking dealership or to the mechanic and then they do it for you? Obviously for a nice price, but they do it for you. So why are you hoping to do an outperform everybody in the space doing everything by yourself? It doesn't make any sense to me. Excuse my emotions, it pisses me off so badly. You're kind of a selfish guy, actually. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. That's why you're here, to learn. Who do you need to actually run a successful info product offer? First things first, I will just hire a copywriter. Obviously, everything in the info space, in the product, in the marketing, in the sales, comes down to the words. And if you can't promote, if you can't really write copies, then it won't make any sense. People won't convert, right? People won't book the call. People won't buy your product. It's that simple. The words need to be magic, you know? They need to be fucking awesome. They need to be so grippy that those people can't stop looking at your advert, at your content, right? That's the first thing. What I'll do is I'll just go for a monthly retainer or just try to pay them for each project, right? For example, you want to have 30 scripted stories every single week. Then you pay for the whole project. I don't know how much current copywriters are charging per each project. My copywriter works on commission based, like 5 to 10%, pretty high rate, I can't lie, but they are doing an amazing job, so why would I pay them? And then, obviously, depending on your funnel, if it's a call funnel, if it's a webinar funnel, I'll just go for a setter, qualified setter. For example, my setter in my agency has got 44,000 cash collected in his previous info product offer. It was an AI automation offer, so pretty nice, can't lie. Okay, and the first thing first, whenever you hire someone, whether it's a sales rep, whether it's a setter, whether it's a designer, whether it's a copywriter, whatever, whoever, you have to set the barriers straight. The same thing with client. You are actually taking new clients and you think that you can just let it slip. You have to set the barriers straight. For example, if you don't respond for 2 days straight, that is the end of the relationship, right? If you hire a setter or a closer, make sure you get their daily reports from them. I can drop you the free template I've got for my setters, for my employees. If you want this free report template, hit me up in comments, comment report, and I'll stay in touch to you and send it over. So you have to set the boundaries from the beginning. Obviously, when you hire a setter, they have to be qualified. They have to know what they're talking about. You don't want to smoke all of your leads because of one person that don't know what to do. It would be a disaster. Honestly, it would be a disaster. Losing all of your hot leads previously warmed up by your copywriter and your stories and your content just by one single man that don't know what to do. That would be a fucking disaster. And there are basically 2 ways to actually hire someone like a setter. You either create a go high level dashboard and you just link them to your Instagram on Go High Level, or you just give them the password to the Instagram directly. The main thing with the Instagram directly is that you don't know who sends the messages. If you got more than one setter or more than one closer, you don't fucking know who sends the messages, because you go into DMs and it's like, okay, someone has sent messages, I don't know who. But if you go for Go High Level, the messages are already signed. Who has sent the message? Who has sent the direct message? Who has sent the DM? So it's already pre-selected. You know what's happening. You don't have a house and a headache in your mind. Let me know in the comments if you want another video on hiring closer, on hiring V8, on hiring assistants, on hiring anybody else that you think will be useful for your business. And if you got more questions, you can just always hit me up in DMs on my Instagram or just comment down below. And here's another thing. If you're a creator, entrepreneur, or coach, and has got decent followings on Instagram, YouTube, or whatever the platform is, just go down below and book a call with me, and I'll personally guide you through how this strategy could potentially work, what are your bottlenecks, and how you can overcome these struggles and finally scale and grow. So yeah guys, that pretty much is pure value. See you